This week has been really hard. I really was not expecting it to be like this. We started the week with one extra day in these cabins north of Berlin. Set in a forest next to a lake, the children spent all day playing. Playgrounds, a jumping castle, indoor make-believe and toys. This place was truly amazing, and I would go here again and again. It was the next bit where things started to go a bit downhill. And honestly, I think I'd forgotten what a city is like with little kids. And especially what it's like with a baby. I envisioned spending all day in the amazing playgrounds. They would play and would go playground to playground, enjoying the sun and the greenery. But honestly, Berlin is pretty dirty. It's kind of its appeal. This bohemian city where people would not look twice if you spent all day walking around in your pajamas. It attracts a certain carefree person that cares less for rules and order. So a big smoky city playgrounds and a baby who wants to put everything in their mouth doesn't really go hand in hand for relaxing times. So I had to fall back on going out for treats even though we're trying to save money. More TV than I'd normally like to have. I had a shorter fuse in general, and I hate that. I hate the mother I can be under external stresses, easily irritated and constantly seeking escape. I just wanted to be able to work or go on my phone or get away from the situation. And it reminded me that motherhood is just not the same for everyone. Living with my mum the last 7 months, I had forgotten how isolating motherhood can be. Joe is incredibly present and helps any spare moment he can, yet he works to support this family, allowing me to be primarily a home mother whilst I continue my illustration work. I understand how privileged a position it is to be in, but I'm finding these days hard. Without the social side of mothering, to laugh with someone over the daily moments with children, to take turns when energy wanes, to be together. It's such a long existence on your own. And I truly think generational households are such a beautiful thing if it's something that you can do. So making the video this week and speaking these words is a little heavier than normal. I haven't had any capacity for creativity or felt any spark or motivation. It shows me the type of environment and support needed for creative mothers to exist. Maybe it's with lots of large green space for kids to have more freedom, like when we stayed at the cabins or the chateau. I think in cities you can get that support too when you live in it. It can come from the friends you make, by all the amazing activities and accessible childcare. When we lived in Berlin and I had access to that childcare, it did make the city a lot more approachable and manageable. In more suburban areas, we can find that support through neighbours or family. Like living in England now and the support through mum, plus a little bit of childcare here and there. I don't think the type necessarily matters, but having the support does. Environmental, social, financial. Motherhood without those things is so isolating and so incredibly hard. And the mothers who do it just completely blow my mind. In weeks like this, I feel a disconnect for who I am as a person. So, yeah, this week's been hard, but I feel like choosing this more nomadic style living with no forever home, no set hub, we owe it to the kids to keep investing in the friendships they formed, to the city that carried us through those years, and the beautiful friendships we made along the way. There are bits of this city I do adore. The wide pathways, the green leafy streets, the quiet during the day after rain. Its social clubs and infrastructure are truly amazing, as are its playgrounds and parks if you don't have a baby that wants to eat everything. And as two adults with no set careers, Berlin was a place we could invest in ourselves whilst having children, growing Joe's career to a point we could survive. So I just wanted to say, if you're struggling through motherhood, maybe in just the day or the week or through the months, it's not you. It's your support that allow us as mothers to thrive. And when we have the right support, we can be the mothers who we want to be and still feel like ourselves. And whoever you are, you're doing an amazing job out there. And I want you to know that.